Welcome. We are going to look at the hardest problems in the world, the Millennium Prize Problems. We will stop treating them like riddles and treat them like a single broken machine that just needs a new operating system. We call this the Reformation of Rationality, and it is not that hard when you have the right map. Here is the shift. We are moving from the era of probabilistic guessing and statistics, which creates noise and hallucination, to the era of structure and topology. We stop guessing where the dot is and build the grid that forces the dot to be there. We are moving from likely to necessary. We use the prediction trilemma as a vice. Every rational system must obey three rules: boundedness, conservation, and symmetry. If your solution violates one constraint, it violates them all. We solve problems by tightening this vice until the contradiction breaks. This is your instrument panel, the Sprague ratio. It is information divided by freedom. If you have more freedom than data, you are hallucinating. We require the ratio to be greater than or equal to 1. We demand that you pay for your predictions with structure. To measure the infinite, you just need a cube. A sphere touches a cube at exactly 6 points, which are your constraints, the 6 degrees of freedom. The moment you bind potential, you own it. The grid acts as a toll booth. We stop looking at the Millennium Problems as 7 separate lottery tickets. They are elevations on the same mountain. From Poincaré forcing shape at the bottom, we climb up where the rules get tighter until we reach the summit. Camps 1 and 2, Riemann and Hodge, show that the discrete constrains the continuous. Discrete constraints continuous. If a wave exists, it must hit the grid. If it is not anchored to the lattice, it does not exist. Here is the first big truth. Mass is rent. Mass is the energy cost required to occupy a specific address in the lattice. You cannot exist for free. The mass gap is simply the minimum down payment for existence. No free structure. P versus NP asks if you can solve a hard puzzle as fast as you can check the answer. The answer is no, because structure costs time. P does not equal NP because you cannot cheat the cost of knowledge. The Birch and Swinnerton-Dyer conjecture is a balance sheet. Information dictates density. If the analytic wave hits zero energy, the geometry, or particles, must become infinite to satisfy conservation. The wave tells the particles where to sit. The summit is fluid dynamics. The grid bounds the flow. The information gradient acts as a governor, preventing singularities. Reality refuses to break. The flow stays smooth because the grid demands it. We did not solve 7 different problems. We applied one standard of coherence. Whether it is mass, time, flow, or primes, they are all symptoms of a single coherent reality. If you have the structure, the problems solve themselves. We have successfully moved the operating system from probability to necessity. The informational calculus gives us error that collapses quadratically. We are not just refining the guess, we are mathematically deleting the error. The upgrade is complete. Truth is coherence, not a moral preference or a vote. You cannot manage infinite potential. You can only manage bounded structure. The universe does not hallucinate, and neither should you. Welcome to the Reformation. Truth is coherence. It is the state where your Sprague ratio is green, and contradiction is mathematically impossible. We have moved from solving equations to understanding the generator. The universe does not hallucinate, neither should our mathematics.